Nobody knows the cause of hyperkinetic behavior in a child.
I don't want it! Fucking bastard!
A type of disturbance in the chemical electrical activity of the brain. It's rare, but it does cause bizarre hallucinations.
whole bed was thumping and rising off the floor and shaking, the whole thing.
Do you have any religious beliefs?
No.
You ever heard of exorcism?
She's acting like she's fucking out of her mind, psychotic, like a split personality or... It burns!
The power of Christ compels you!
From Warner Home Video comes the scariest movie of all time, with footage you've never seen before.
What an excellent day for an exorcism. By the devil. Do you know what you did?
The Exorcist. Look for it on video cassette and DVD.
Down with this sort of thing. Careful now. Down with this sort of thing.
Okay, good evening. So before you start, we'll have a look at some of the stuff I have on The Exorcist. So let's start with the DVD 18 certificate, the 25th anniversary one. So judging by my maths, what's that, 2008? But then I've got the VHS tape. So this is the release from 99, 2000. Then there's the special edition VHS tape in a cardboard box. This includes the documentary with, what's it, Mark Moe did. So that's the standard. And then there's the one more tape inside with the documentary after it. Then we got the widescreen special edition. I think, yeah, that one's in silver. This one's in gold in the top bit. But apart from that, and nice touch, this one's still sealed. So I'm very happy with that. Then, of course, thanks to my mate Josh, I have The Exorcist on home video rental, pre-cert, whatever you want to call it, from back in the day. The tape's in the player, ready to go. A few more things before we begin. Then I have the widescreen special edition, what is it called? Box set. This has got a wealth of stuff. The video, which we've already seen, the documentary, which we've already know about, and the book, The Exorcist Out the Shadows. So apart from a bit of ripping, this is still sealed too. It was less than a tenner as well. Madness, but good for me. Apart from the flimsy plastic dripping. And finally, the album Tubular Bells. Not exactly sure. This is, I don't think, special. It's Virgin Records 1975 release, though. Someone will tell me. But there we go. So let's get ready for the film. There we go. So yes, I've also got my birthday card from all the lads on the Ark Royal. Bless them. They never get an old seaman, I should say. But let's have a look. So I've got my can of Cant, and I got my rum and coke. Spiced rum tonight. Nade of the Captain, who's joining me on Sunday. So let's see who's here after all that nonsense. Captain, howdy, Captain. Nice, Mr. Myers. Straight in with a good one. Happy 21st birthday. Oh, yeah, I haven't got the filters on, have I? You can't hear me, but I'm currently singing Happy Birthday to you. Least sexy rendition there is. 21, first key to the door at last. Yes, latchkey kid. Modern music on Exorcist trailer. Yes, I couldn't use any other trailers for the Exorcist because they're all copyrighted, so I didn't bother. Thank you, Andy. Happy birthday. Yes, I'm having a all right day so far. It's, I don't know. I scare everyone. 1973 week on video tastes. Exactly. This day, 50 something years ago, in 1973, I was born. So yeah, that's why we did Holiday on the Buses last night, and this one tonight. But happy birthday. Oh, Ian's here. He's got some of these tapes too. Top 3 movie for him. That's it. Here we go. Gareth showing off. And he hates when I say I have stuff. I've only got 1, 2, 3, was it 4 versions, 5 versions of Exorcist on VHS. Because, as we'll get to, it's a late bloomer on the VHS world in the UK. And there's Rob. Him and the Captain be live doing tape talk. I keep thinking it's Friday because I had the day off, or Saturday, but maybe on Friday. Oh, he's got the flipper disc. I didn't check. I used to have the first one I bought was the flipper disc, the one that was a special edition. Oh, this one does have all the special features, but it is a flipper. There you go. I had the cardboard case. That's what threw me. Thank you, Sean. Happy birthday from him. Remember the old flashy trailer with the headache? Yes, that's the one that was copyrighted. It's a nightmare. It would give normal people seizures, not alone if you're light sensitive or something like that. It's your birthday. Surely we should be watching The Omen. Yeah, that's a good point. Was that in 73? The flashy trailer was banned. Yes, I did upload it a few years ago. Hey, Jim, thank you. I hope the next year is the best, my friend. I just picked the Exorcist this week. I did see that photo on Instagram. First time I've ever owned it, although I've seen it many times. Yes, we'll get to that. Thank you. Thank you. But let's bring on the film. Right. I got a few of those, but some of those are beauties. But yes, well, mostly 1, 2, 4 of them are the same version. They've all got that documentary. So if everyone's ready, bingo card at the ready, we'll start this bitch. It's the theatrical cut, so you only have to put up this for 2 hours. We'll see if Josh's tape holds up after being ripped. Flipper disc. They call them flipper. Flipper. Faster than lightning. No one you see is smarter than he. And we know Flipper lives in a world full of bloody hell. There we go. So we're off. The Exorcist was a splendid choice. Thank you. Now, it is 1973 film, but it came out December 26, 1973 in the United States. So it's only technically a 1973 film for a week. Exorcist hat on the telly. Yes, see? All connected. I don't know if... Oh, here we go. The old Warner's logo. Where it's the silver... It's like the cinema snob made a joke. It's if you're watching the red logo, it's what is it? It's the theatrical cut. If it's the silver logo, it's either Batman and Robin, or the extended version. Right. Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, movie fan. Thank you for joining us. Let me grab my piece. The wife had mushy peas from the chip shop earlier. Wasn't a good start for me. But this is William Peter Blatty's The Exorcist. I don't know, is it changed to... Yes, it's still always Blatty's on every version. I'm sure if Friedkin took over. Could be an invisible guest. Start this later. See what we get. Not that daft version with the subliminal shite. Yeah, I did see that. It's they got some CGI, and I don't know if it worked. You made my day with your singing. Was it sexy enough for you? Oh, it's Indiana Jones. It's a lovely sunset or sunrise. Which one is it? Yes, filmed in... I think this was filmed in Iraq back in the day, but a lot of trouble filming there back then. I imagine it's much more safer these days. But the preset was my first experience of this really fuzzy version of a girl at school lonely. Oh, nice. What did you have to do to... Get it off her? I think, yeah. It's already ahead of me. But yes. I'm still fuzzy on the preset thing, because this does say it's in color, but it does not have a certificate anywhere on it. Because sometimes they say the certificate on this bar. You're in trouble, Josh. Well, at least I got a backup. But I won't use the sealed one, of course. Keep that nice. Whenever I see that old Warner's logo, I think of Clint Eastwood. I always think of Dirty Harry when I see that. I must have seen Dirty Harry so many times back in the day with the red logo. I know Shane Black used it for not The Nice Guys. It was The Nice Guys. In my school days, to clarify. Oh, yes, a girl at school. I can imagine a girl at school now has a priest unless she started off a granddad. Right. How many copies of The Exorcist do you have? None so far. I think that one's even more harder to get than the fucking banned one, but it wasn't banned as such. We'll get to that. I got a bit of information, man. In there, he's in. Captain Howdy says hi. Yeah, so now it's getting freaky. Maybe I should dim the lights a bit more. Speedo. There. Nope. Doesn't matter. Make it all dark. Howdy. So yes, he does find. This is strange. Finding a modern St. Christopher, I think it is, but it's not the same one that's on Father May I's later on. But of course, yes. Max Ansido was 44 when he filmed this, and I think it's makeup artist Mr. Price did this, and with some help from a young Rick Baker as his apprentice. 1970, right back when it was a God-loving place. Not going for my holidays at any point. Hoorah! Well, yes, then you get the Pazuzu head, but the old age makeup effects are very well done in this. I always thought he was old in this. I thought, why is when he turned up in stuff in the 90s, like Judge Dredd, and he still looked old? I thought, I only watched the extended version for that one scene where Karis and Marin are talking on the stairs, and Karis is asking, why this girl? That is a good bit. The rest, there's a not really necessary, but it's this fella. The power of Chromecast compels you. Yes. Oh, he's on pills for his nerves. But I don't know if all the veins in his hands, because they look really old as well. So I don't know if all that's makeup as well. Friedkin must have liked Iraq. He went there for Rules of Engagement too. There you go. I forgot he did that. He's done so many films. It's like Francis Ford Coppola. Done so many films. Hey, Dr. Impossible. Somersetshire. I should have had cider, not rum. This might be a mistake. The King of Mylar. Not having an Exorcist 2 copy is no great shame. Every too often I think I'll give it a chance, and then either don't bother or I think this was a mistake. But there we go. Because if you watch the theatrical cut, there's 10 seconds. I'm sorry, the director's cut, 10 seconds in Georgetown, just of the street, and then it cuts to Iraq, which people get thrown off by. Hey, Ramon's here. Thank you. There's Jeff, member for nearly 2 years now. Nemesis for only one, but there we go. Thank you. Handsome bastard. True Mars. Hello, Ramon. Father, may I? You may. Yes. Had to get a repossessed joke in. The real sequel to this film. Howdy, Captain Howdy. Now, I think there is a see why he's called Captain Howdy. I don't know if it's her dad's surname or something, or something she watches, but yeah, St. Joseph's. So yeah, that shouldn't be in a dig in Iraq. Buried evil against evil, but yeah, lots of stuff coming up. Yes. There you go. Hulk Hogan's passing and Donald Trump's visiting Scotland. New Exorcist 3, on the other hand. Now, Exorcist 3 definitely a must own. I should own that. I know it's terrible. I should even if, oh yeah, that clock stopping or something. And then was that Evil Dead sort of ripping that off? Better old age makeup than bloody Van Damme in The Quest. Yes. Hey, Paris is there. Hello. Thank you. Wasn't going to mention, yeah. Hogan wasn't a nice guy, no. There's nothing. I'm not bothered because I know nothing about him apart from Thunder Lips. Wow, all the big hitters in the chat today for the birthday bash. They're here for the Exorcist karaoke. Exorcist, still one of my favorite horror flicks. I love the classics. Yes, it was lambasted by most critics on release, though. They thought it was nasty. Peter Cushing hated it with a passion without even seeing it because he called it blasphemous. But how's it going, guys? I still prefer the Omen trilogy to the Exorcist. That may be sacrilegious to some people. No pun intended, of course. I like Exorcist 3 and 1, of course. But yeah, Omen 2, 1 and 2, of course. But yeah, Final Conflict's a pretty nasty one, isn't it? Thanks. Oh, what's up? What's up? Yes. Corrections. Yeah, it was a nemesis for about a year. Jeff still continuing to review Al Pacino films that I haven't never heard of. Check him out. Ninth Configuration by Peter Walter Blatty is worth checking out. That is a strange film as well. It's some sort of connected to the Exorcist films in a way, but very odd film. Hey, brother. Sure is hot as hell. To me, there's no Exorcist trilogy. There's only one. The other movie is mixed lies with the truth, animal and ugly. Ooh. You've not seen it until you've seen what's his face? Darth Vader as a giant locust. But yeah, well, let's count down. We've got The Exorcist, Exorcist 2, The Heretic, Exorcist 3, or Legion, depending which version you watch of that. Then we got, what is it? The Exorcist TV show with 2 seasons, which was a sequel to the first film. And then I think now the 2 Exorcist prequels about Father May I. And then we get first. I don't know where that shadow comes from because he's standing still, and I guess the sun moves just so slightly, and then the shadow of Pazuzu. He goes to see him, and of course the famous. Not you can see it with his bleached out TV, but apparently, yeah, it's got a snake for a dong, like we all have. I think some priest or something said he's far too well endowed. And then the dog's fighting, and it's all going weird. Happy birthday to me. Thank you. Have you done a Goonies watch party? I can't remember. I don't think so. I have to see if Sea Dog is available. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan this week. Ninth Configuration is a great film, but my God, it is mindful, and my God, it doesn't have a lot of dialogue. It's one of those you have to sit there and explain it to me. Right, now we go to Georgetown this is Washington, D.C., I believe. It's all happy-go-lucky. So you can see, as if you saw my video earlier, how blue this is now and how not blue it is on the director's cut. It's a mindful catalog language. Yeah, I can never work out what's happening or who's at the end or whatever. Oh, found out today the 5th Tom Ripley film was released in 2005. Watch that one today. Ripley Underground with Barry Pepper and Willem Dafoe. Yeah, I've always lost count how many Tom Ripley films there are. The Talented Mr. Ripley, I think, was that the first one? Then there's one where he's an old man. Who's in that one? Or is that the Willem Dafoe one? I didn't know there was 5. In my opinion, this film in Exorcist 3 are the only real Exorcist films and the only ones that I will ever own. The rest are anywhere from bad to horrible. Yeah, the prequels are much cult. So yeah, the window is always open because in Regan's room, because Pazuzu is the god of the wind of the east or something, and that's the way her window faces. And then, yeah, who knows? But yeah, the Exorcist believer was terrible because when we get to the end, it was the patriarchy that stopped her from. I don't know what it was all about because yeah, it's in the Exorcist believer. She comes back and then blames the 2 priests in this for being the patriarchy and stopping her helping her daughter or something. That couldn't get much place, much publicity. Yes, I've never heard of it. It's like Best thing about Exorcist 2 is Morricone score. There you go. Yeah, best part of the movie certainly not Richard Burton. Richard pissed up Burton. Indeed, I missed it back then. The movie is okay. The weakest one of the file. This version of Exorcist looks like it's they're all in the nuclear strike. It was very bright, wasn't it? Yes. We've got clean rats. No rats. She heard them. Something's up there. Hey, Yvonne, thank you. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. American friends. That's it. The only Richard Burton I've ever seen that was worse than Exorcist to the Heretic. I will not have a word said against the Medusa touch. I love that film. That was the cathedral they used then. That was the one that's about 20 miles from me. Right, there's a... Right, well, you can probably see it. Is it the other way around? Hang on. So that's him. I think the VHS is... Yeah, VHS has gone ahead. Peter Blatty was talking to the director. The actor passed away. I think after the film. It's one of those cursed films. But he just looked healthy in this. Plain Soleil, Purple Moon. It was the first with the devil. There you go. I'm way off. Happy birthday, my friend. I hope it's a masterpiece. Hey, Don's back. He's in and out. I know I've seen him at like 5 in the morning. Well, not that I've seen him at 5 in the morning, but I know he's around. Wenders with Hopper as Ripley. Oh, there you go. Like that one. Much like the John Malkovich one. That's the one I was thinking of. Then the Matt Damon one. After that is Ripley's Game with Malkovich. That's the one I'm thinking of. How many books are there? I am the one that loves Medusa. It's the one I watch on late night telly. I know Burton's barely in the bloody film. But what's this? Kids protesting at a school, at a college. What do they want? The military off their campus. What are we zooming in on? Who's that? It's like it's Stanley Kubrick. No, we're going on to Father Karras, who's David's dad from Lost Boys. I like that one too. Pretty good director. What's his name? Kareem? I can't pronounce that. I think I prefer Medusa Touch to Exorcist 2. See? Ian's got good taste. What do you think of the folk? Happy birthday. Hey, Colin. See, I don't know. Let me have a look. It's definitely a darker tint to it. A lot less color than my VHS back in the day. But I haven't seen the 4K, so I've only got the Blu-ray to compare it to. Got any new films? Not today. No, I have to wait for payday. So this is supposed to be the nice part where she's having a lovely trip down the road. I think it's supposed to be October, at least Halloween, because there's kids in costumes here. And then, so we're supposed to, the witches and wizards of evil, and then we see the lovely nuns blowing in the wind. So yeah, this is the calm before the storm, apparently, according to Freakin'. We got nuns. That's mixing. I prefer flu to the mumps. Thank you, Jim. I wouldn't say I was going to watch it now, but it's shorter than Exorcist 2, I think. Yes, thumbs up all around. There's 20 watching. There should be at least 30 likes, and I will cancel the stream if there's not. But so yeah, my story with this. Never saw it until 97, 98. Because it was, well, let me give the story about it. It wasn't banned as such. I got a little of the 1,000 entries in IMDb. Oh no, it's screenshots. Right. Okay, be careful now. In 1981, the film was released on video by Warner Home Video as one of its first UK releases. All good. At the time, there was no requirement for that video should be classified by the BBFC, so the video went simply released at the strength of the existing X certificate. Contrary to popular opinion, the video version was never included on the Directors of Public Prosecution list of video nasties, and was never prosecuted for obscenity, testament perhaps to the popularity of the film and the huge regard which it was held. After the Video Recordings Act, VERA, was introduced in 1984, it became necessary for the film to obtain a certificate for video release from the BBFC. The video release was continually delayed on the recommendation of the chief censor James Furman, who advised Warner Brothers against submitting the film for a UK certificate. A possible 1988 release was also vetoed by Furman, who cited recent cases of child abuse as the reason. It was finally released on video and fully uncut in June 1999, 5 months after Furman's retirement as a UK censor. So yes, that's why they just had many versions. So it came out VHS, I think, yeah, DVD. There's let me get to it. There was this box set, and then there's a square box set as well that has even more stuff. I think it's got film cell in it, maybe just the extra bit. Right, but there we go. And then I saw it there was one cinema in London, because it was still allowed to be shown in cinemas, but there was one cinema in the Trocadero, I think was it the UCI? Or was it the View by then? That did a 10 o'clock showing on every Friday. Therefore, that was the first time I saw it, so I would have been mid-20s when I saw this for the first time. There we go. Always felt like someone who's dropping leaves on the front of the bucket above the camera. Well, it does look like that. I don't know. It probably does, because the bit when the room, all the stuff in the room shoots across the room, was done by people throwing and putting on a chute blasted by air. All practical effects in this. Well, there is a package coming away. Ooh, you nasty bastard. Thank you, Jeff. Yes, it could be. He wasn't. He might be doing the old Bruce Willis in Last Man Standing and playing both sides. But there you go. You shows that the father was a boxer. And then Mama lives with his mum, who then has to go into a home. A bomb? No, a bomb. Yes, a bomb. Oh, well, Seagal films. It might be Seagal films. I went, dimmy. So, yes. I forget what his bloody name is. Father Matt Karras, actor, didn't get along with Friedkin a lot because of his directing style, shooting blanks right by the side of his head to get shock reactions and all sorts of nonsense, because he's given, what was it, Linda Blair back problems from the bed going up and down and throwing around because she's on a hydraulic board that flips around. Then there's the lead woman, the mum. When she gets thrown across the room and hits the wall, she fell awkwardly, and she's had back problems since. And I saw 2 pretty good animated films this week, rather unknown. Marona's Fantastic Tale in French and Night is Short, Walk On Girl in Japan. Both rather unique animation style, which is something else we're missing in modern films, because apparently, the last 8 Pixar films have been bean mouth, where the mouths are in the shape of beans. And that's all they seem to animate. They don't seem to stray from that style. But yeah. He sent me one when I was a Nemesis, thought it smelled like C4, but it turned out it was safe. And who got the bomb? Yes, for the late Ozzy Osbourne Exorcist would be on like Monday morning, exactly. Thank you, David. I know Mousie's not working. Abort. Hey, Larry's here, so he's teaming up with Pugwall for a chat. I think, when is that, Larry? At some point. Ozzy Osbourne is so freaking cool that even the Alamo issued a condolence to him, even though he famously pissed the Seps 40 years ago. But made them famous. I wouldn't do that to you, Seagal film, but yes, a boom. So yeah, we are 22 minutes in, and nothing has happened. Apart from... So, we do see that Regan's in the basement making pottery. Now, she's using clay and paints here. It'll come in handy later for something that Pazuzu does. I wonder if Furman ever shagged Mary Wyatt. Yeah, I bet he was a right bastard. Oh, look, yeah. She's got the old Ouija board. Let's have a look at this thing. Has Jeff sent me something nice? Oh, no. Okay. Is it something I can stick in me? Oh, yes. Oh, dear. Let's not continue that anymore. Hey, Josh. What is this? Boo, that person that cut this. Boo. Boo earns. Hey, double features back. The Exorcist is one of our favorite horror films. This one is the first horror films we watched when we were younger. Yeah, I don't know how. Here we go. Here's Captain Howdy. I make questions and he answers. But yeah. Because what is she supposed to be, 12 here? And yeah, this was a legit board game back in the day by some famous board game maker. But yes, hey, Gambit. Pazoos is still the one that scares me, yes. As much as critics lambasted the special effects as too nasty and all sorts of stuff, but yeah. It's people, Gen Z think it's not scary, but they probably think Exorcist Believer with its jump scares is. Gambit's here. I know Gambit. My story. Okay, let's have a look. Everyone's story. Why not? We got 2 hours to kill. My story of first seeing Exorcist was from the 90s, when before the VHS release was approved, it was shown in cinemas in London. Oh, there you go. Is he either just copying me, or is that what happened, Ian? Because I am way behind. Hey, turn the blue iris. Is it true that when Hitchcock made a cameo in one of his films, it was called A Director's Gut? Bum, right?
Don't ever do that again.
You've been told. Ooh. Right. Exorcist has everyone dropping on the floor with fear. Yes, there's plenty of people in the cinemas. Now, it is a film that made people sick and they were feeling nauseous in the cinema. But it had nothing to do with the demons or the pea soups running. It's the hospital treatment she goes through when they're doing a line into a vein and it starts pissing blood and all the radiology stuff. Made everyone sick. Yeah, there you go. Some of them threw up. Spiderwalk always creeped me out in the director's cut. Yes, it was. There's they did film an extended bit where she comes down the stairs and then comes up to her mum and then, but it just, they couldn't get it to look right. It does look fake as shit, but all the rest of this film looks great. Yeah, you better run, Iris. Exorcist, Omen, and Rosemary's Berries are some of the first ones I saw. TV with my parents, of course. Omen was definitely one. I think I saw Omen 2 first, then 1. Depends what was on telly back in the day, but Exorcist, of course, was never on telly. I never fancied Rosemary's Baby. I've only seen Rosemary's Baby once. It was quite a slog for me. But apparently, yes. Linda Blair was lovely. She was having a lot of fun. Even the crucifix scene, it was all playful and light. And of course, she's young and naive. She didn't know what the fuck was going on. Because when she's lying there, she's got a bowl or a sponge with a sponge in on her lower half. Then she dips the crucifix in and then brings it up into shot. And then, of course, I guess they didn't really need her for the other shots. So, and then, of course, she has all the makeup on. And then she had the white eyes, which she had to have numbing drops and stuff. Not fun. Hey, Pug's here. There he is. He's after recovered from last night with Holiday on the Buses. Karis, the original I Kick Cars for the Lord. Yes. He was great. And then, of course, he does make an appearance in part 3. I don't know how that works. But yeah. I'm not sure this film beats Last Night Classic. Or tomorrow's Order of the Black Eagle tomorrow, the sequel to Unmasking the Idol, which I am going to be showing the whole thing again. Because don't want to jinx it, but there's no copyright on it. There was a Peter Rabbit watch along. I don't have Peter Rabbit. I think I gave it back to the charity shop. I don't like Pixar, and I've never liked those. The early ones I really like, but I haven't rewatched them. Pazuzu on the Buses. Sold with Robin Asquith. So, yes, this scene where she's talking to the ex-husband and he's not coming because it's Dora's birthday is all improvised, apparently. Adjust the there is a scene where the tape does go black, I noticed on my VHS, the rip. It's a 50-year-old, no, it's a 40-year-old tape, so it's not doing too bad. I didn't see it myself because I'm way behind. Rosemary's Baby is great, and it's sort of like Roald Dahl's vision of hell. Blatty Pazuzu doing it, yes. And Gareth's gift arrives tomorrow. Yes, apparently he wants to get me drunk and have his way with me. Someone in my school got expelled for doing a Ouija board in RE. Was it you, Myers? Hopefully it's not a gift in honor of this film, like a sexual aid that is shaped suspiciously like a crucifix. I bet they make safe ones these days. Stick in you. Oh, let's keep the stream PG, please. Yes, let's keep this extra stream for kids. I can imagine, yes, James Furman being a guy in personal advice who used to like Synthapane, trying him in a box all night. Yes, I'd imagine he is probably the. Although I would have suspected something would have come out by now, so he's probably more holier than thou. Anyway, I never did a thing wrong. We've got a stack of Blu-rays in Tucson, I guess. Yes, will it fit? Whatever floats your boat. Yes, we don't judge here. What I do with myself. Read Rosemary's Baby and Boys from Brazil novels. Oh, read. Sorry. See, stupid English language doesn't make any sense. English class back in the day. That's cool. That's I can't remember. Z for Zachariah was one book, but I never read the books. I think I wanted to bring a copy of Platoon in to read, but we never got my way. Right, here we go. She's going up the attic. On the extended album version that was put out on a promo CD, Warner Brothers included Night of the Insects as a bonus track. It is highly disturbing instrumental piece by the NPO. There you go. Yeah, if you actually listen to the album Tubular Bells, there's only a 5-minute section of the hour or whatever it is that bit that's famous for The Exorcist. Because was it who did he get in here? John Barry or someone? He got a load of people, but he didn't want a score for the film, so when he heard Tubular Bells, he had that. And then, of course, Richard Branson had just started Virgin Records. Then he signed up. Was it Mike Oldfield for Tubular Bells? Then this film made it famous. That took off, sold millions of copies, and made Virgin Media. Does it still exist? All his other things: Virgin Planes, Virgin Banks, Virgin on the bankruptcy. This is a good jump scare. Ready? Oh, hang on. There you go. Yes, one works. She farts and lights it. I think MB might have released it, or it might be banned or something. Yeah, I think MB. It was definitely one of the major board game people's released Ouija board, the game. Thank you. Oh, maybe I saw this first in 94 or 95. There you go. What do you think of... Yes, this is a good one. Flanagan's taking over. I love Flanagan, and he actually probably will make a great film. The only trouble is... There we go. This is... Oh, I missed it. Whoosh. The brand Exorcist is tainted. So it probably won't make any money. Especially, I think... Is he doing a trilogy? Because it's... The Believer trilogy is dead and buried. But how do you make a trilogy out of this unless... It's like Fallen or First Power. Read Lord of the Flies and Monster of the Cuckoo's Nest. Basically, I think that was adapted into a movie. There you go. Right. Oh, here we go. Here's the priest. Here's what some paint and clay will get you. Now, some versions don't show it, which is weird because it's just basically Madonna in a Blonde Ambition tour. There's a lot of build-up for this. Curtsy. Yeah. Believer made me sick just because it's unbearable to watch. It was totally stupid and the wrong director. Here we go, and he sees... What the fuck are those kids done now? But yes, apparently there's the clay and the paints that came in very useful. And I think in the book she leaves a note in Latin. But I don't know how she got in there. Now she did it, and Bloody vandals. But yeah, here we go. Where am I? If members of Parliament can't watch much at home, neither can the plebs. A quote from a Tory MP in 1986. Great reads. Yeah, I haven't got time to read. I ain't got time to bleed either. What makes the Exorcist so great is the atmosphere. Yes, we love a horror film with a great atmosphere. But yeah, it's another period piece. It's nice to see how the world looked back then. So this is filmed in a real mental home, or whatever it's called in this, and it was all done with hidden cameras. So all these people were really like this. So you had to just act as a priest in one of these places, and his poor mum's in it. Mike's here. He's too scared to watch this. Yeah, need a pillow or behind the sofa, like when you watch Doctor Who nowadays. The father in the scene was a real Jesuit priest who acted as a survivor of the film. That is true. It comes up later, I think, doesn't he? He's the ginger hair one. I don't know how they hid this camera because he's just walking through now, and then he's still in the same position, but from the other side. So surely, did they have to say freeze and run around? Because there was a lot of very clever things made in this film because it was before Steadicam and stuff like that. So there's a bit where the camera goes backwards upstairs and into the room, and then instead of having just a guy with a Steadicam as they have now, they had to have the cameraman sit on a little seat that was hooked into some bungee cords, and then it was like zip lined up into this thing, up the room. Yeah, there you go. So true. I think someone on this got cancelled. There is a serial killer in the film, as we'll get to. Who else is there? Everyone better be here for the unmasking too. I haven't finished yet. I was going to watch it as well, but I haven't had time. I do want to get a head start because I want to see what I'm in for. I'm not a big reader. Only book I read 3 times was Bret Easton Ellis's American Psycho, which is his favorite novel. There you go. He's a good fan of the American Psycho 2 with Mila Kunis and William Shatner, I'm sure. We lost a fluff. Yes. In the past 72 hours. Crazy. My childhood is officially dead. But I'm lucky because neither of those two were in mine. So, but I don't think Lassie or Rin Tin Tin are around anymore either. And Theo Huxtable. I was never watched bloody the Cosby Show either. So, yeah, they always come in 3s. But I think was there someone else? Depends on your level of Malcolm Jamal. That's him. There was someone else, isn't there? Blakey, the bus is possessed. Fetch the exhaust. The power Chrysler compels you. The power Chrysler compels you. Something through exchange and master. Very clever. Thank you, Blue Iris. Did Furman get not introduce the R80 to fit for expressive films be sold in licensed check shops around 1990? I don't know about that. It doesn't sound like something you'd want. Because someone being called a Nazi bastard. Nazi. So it must be modern times. There's the real priest. Oh no, he's gone. I think. The VHS is a bit behind. He's the director. So this is where the film jumps for me because unless you know people's names in this, you don't know because he gets killed and his head turned around and then thrown down some stairs. But the last time anyone saw him, he was in Regan's room. And they were alone in the house together apparently. So whatever that means, I don't know. Was that him or the guy after Furman? That definitely sounds like the guy after Furman because they reevaluated everything after Furman and we got everything released uncut pretty much. Best Hogan movie, No Holds Barred, Suburban Commando, or Mr. Nanny. I've only seen No Holds Barred and that was bad. I do have the X rental that I was going to do at some point this year, but went to a talk with Freakin. He was still hilarious even in his later years. Yeah, he didn't give a shit about it. I don't think he would say on whatever he thought. He didn't censor himself, which is great. And then it's 3 Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain. No, it's It's not Mr. Muscles. What is it? Christmas Muscles or something? Santa with Muscles. Yeah, I keep forgetting how many Three Ninjas movies there are. I don't think I've seen any of them. That's it. He's Jason Patrick's dad. Him and Ernest were both in Three Ninjas. Yes. He was in Gremlins 2 if you watched the theatrical cut. So yeah, now he's pissed up and he's going home. Still a scary movie, the perfect one. I am alone in your living room. Yes, this is why I got you for company. And the TV's away from me. Keep expecting an old lady to scroll across the ceiling. Is that me? But yeah, that is creepy. But yeah, that's what happens in the third one, isn't it? With the home or whatever it is. So the priest is entertaining the old child, but unfortunately, the scene is ruined by Scary Movie 2 or whatever it is, or Scary Movie 1. Where would The Exorcist be without the egg-eating and chain-smoking actress Mercedes McCambridge? The unholy voice gave me chills in the summer. Oh yes, I got a story about that as well. So bless her. Yes, I think she was a Catholic. She didn't want to do this, but then a priest talked her into it. Oh, here we go. Yes, she's gonna piss on the carpet. She gotta rub her nose in it and hit her with a newspaper. She says, "You're gonna die up there," and then pisses her. She's got problems. But yes, the actress read the book, and I think she didn't get far into it and threw it across the room, apparently. But yeah, she did eventually do it. But she did, like, Dr. Boston said, she had to eat raw eggs, and then she chain smoked all day. Sounded like Dot Cotton, yes. But I did expect, because I had the DVD originally, and I listened to all the commentaries. One of the commentaries only lasted half the film. So I was in the house doing something, just wandering around and listening, left it on, because it had finished. And then about 10 minutes later, I heard this noises. I thought, what the fuck is that? And then turns out after one of the commentaries, they put on the they put on the sound tests that she did. Oh, hang on, we got a visitor. No, he's gone. Serial killer. Say yes. In the hospital, one of the. Oh, hang on. I think. Here we go. So flickering lights. It's kicking off. I think. Oh yeah. Help me, mother. So I think it's not psychosis if the bed is jumping around, is it? So yes, there's a serial killer who they believed is the one that killed a load of gay men in the city when after this came out, I think, and he was the one that Friedkin based Cruising on. Friedkin was inspired by Orson Welles and those pioneers of movie technique. Josh, you probably heard Friedkin praising the treasure of the Sierra Madre. He loved that movie. Even I love that movie. Yeah, I think he might be in Cruising too. There you go. Anything to do with another Friedkin film starring a little actor called Al Pacino, perhaps. Yes. If I was up to speed. Yeah. I did not see that coming. Also, yeah. People are dropping like flies. Didn't this guy die before the film is even finished? Yes, I think 2 people died before this film was finished. Oh, one before it was finished, one after it came out. I can't remember which era it is. I thought it was Furman just before he got kicked out. Okay. I never heard either way, but it doesn't sound like something Furman would do. Still waiting for the Under Siege to have not a silly UK version. Okay. I tell fortunes by reading the creases, and I shut up and go to sleep. Well, yes, even the detective hasn't turned up yet, because I guess no one's dead, but the body count of this film is 4. So let's count that off. You're right. Just check. Furman relaxed things for R18, but then his successor ended up having to relax things further. There you go. Makes perfect sense now. Relax. Don't do it. Not missing a great deal. I'm not seeing any 3 Ninja films, to be frank. I thought I wasn't. You don't see many people praise them. Really want to see those fingers severed. Ooh. Oh, right. So there you go. There's his necklace, which is the same sort of thing his mum has. And then we got our first thing. Subliminal message, I think. It's supposed to be here. But I may not see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. You saw it. It's quite bright now. Eric Boguzin's digits remain intact in the UK version. Oh, I see. You mean, yeah, because he shuts the door on him and his fingers fall off and then he falls to his death through the fire. So here we go. This is where it gets medical. Oh, she spat on the doctor then. You fucking Hollywood now could never make a horror film this good, which is sad when, yeah. Technically they could. They won't. Because this... well, yeah, I'm sorry. Released in America, December 26, 1973. London, March 14th, 1974. Let me scroll all the way down to Netherlands, September 5th, 1974. And United Kingdom, September 22nd, 1974. Almost a year later. Re-released in America in 79. Re-released in the United Kingdom in 80. Re-released in the United Kingdom 98. Yeah, I think it came out for limited. So yeah, I've got this original poster. Unfortunately, it's only 26 years old, not 52. Yes, it's a rare, but does cause hallucinations. But yeah, convulsions. The shaking in the bed. Muscular spasms, yeah. This was no spasm, yes. The noise was Boosie in the walls. Exactly. I do have Lalo Schifrin's full rejected score as a promo with studio outtakes and notes that jarring smooth jazz at the finish, right at the end. Oh, Feakin and Lalo naturally didn't get on. Yes, I think it may have been Barry that he asked and he just walked off the project. Because he had to hand him freaking daily updates of what he'd written. The nurse who helped the hospital procedure was the serial killer, which Shugru's is based on. You see, Ian's ahead of me all the time. You don't see them roll around like party sausages on the copter floor. That is also true. Wasn't a fan of Hulk Hogan. Liked Roddy Piper. I did like Roddy Piper, but I only knew him as an actor, not a wrestler. You've seen an interview with Freakin' where he didn't say fantastic things about Pacino. Can't imagine with many people, because as much as he loved Blatty's book and everything, he didn't like. They didn't get on with some of the story aspects. Wasn't Richelieu up for that one? I think he would have been better. Okay. He hated Pacino, but loved Tommy Lee Jones. There you go. He sure did. Says Jeff. Right. No disrespect to it's Pacino, of course. Subliminal cut, even though subliminals who could see it quite clearly. Yes, I've never worked that out. Because, yeah, subliminal, there's that serial killer in the background. He's the one with a beard and a bad haircut. But, yeah. Because, yeah, they're supposed to be subliminal, so you're not supposed to see them. But I think we missed one earlier. Well, that's in the director's cut. There's some CGI ones, or there's some... Because the face that flashed up is the test face for the makeup they were going to do on Linda Blair. And it's some woman they've got painted up as a test, so they just used it as subliminal messages, and then. But it happens a few times in the director's cut. I know there's one bit where it's half a face is Pazuzu's and Linda Blair's, but they did CGI. So this is the bit that made people sick, where they put the brown shit on her neck, and then. But apparently, this scene was used for educating doctors about how to do it, because he misses and has to inject past their neck. Yes, I know. From Freakin' side, though, it's a different story, exactly. Tommy Lee Jones hated Jimmy Carrey, yes. He doesn't sanction his buffoonery. So, yeah, there's a... Yeah, it doesn't show the needle going in. But, yeah, it shows the reaction. There's a big fucking needle in the neck, because it's got to go in there. What is it? The main artery. And then he pulls it out, and it splurts blood everywhere. This is what had people vomiting. And it's proper-looking blood, not 70s orange blood. And then, yeah, he feeds the thing that goes through. Ooh. I might go and see the horror film Bring Her back on my own on Monday, but I'm scared. What's it? Is it supposed to be nasty? But this had a budget of $11 million, so that's $50 million budget, I guess. So it's quite a lot for low budget horror now. But when you bought the rights to this franchise for, was it $800 million? It's not much. And it went on to gross $400 million worldwide, over $430 million. Ugh. Yeah, this bit is not nice at all. Dark Ages of Medicine, probably still done the same way. But most of that is because it's been in cinemas many times for the last 50 years. But it was the first film ever to make over 300 million worldwide. I think that's in new money as well. It's amazing how much money this movie made, especially in USA. It's one of the biggest grossing films ever back then. And this won an award, didn't it? It did win the Oscar for Best Picture. Or am I making shit up? And then Linda Blair lost out to Tatum O'Neal, I think, that year. There you go. 18 wins and 21 nominations. So, the Academy Awards. One Best Picture for William Peter Blatty. Oh, no, he's nominated for Best Picture. And Ellen Burstyn for Best Leading Actress in Leading Role. Jason Miller lost out. I thought it won one. What did it win then? Best Writing, a Screenplay based on a book. Best Director nominee. Linda Blair nominated. Cinematography nominee. Art Direction nominee. Winner, Best Sound. Oh, I guess it was all nominated for an Oscar, not winning one. Best Film Editing. Oh, yeah, do something, Doctor. Please help her. Surely this doctor knows she's Libra. No way she could do that. I'm going to get the lump in the throat. All right, Regan, and just slaps him on across the room. The sow is mine. Fuck me. Here we go. She's off. Oh, we missed it. Yeah, and then she gets the mark on her face. Yes, there we go. I should put it in the footnote. Lala wrote the effective original trailer music, and the rest of the score was rejected. Rejected score in the same style, and yet still got rejected. Sounds like Kubrick with Alex North. Yes, these auteurs. Yeah, he had good things to say about Tommy Lee Jones. Oh, I'm nearly caught up. Yeah, I can handle that Flash of the Demon, just not the daft ones that added to the other version where you see the demon's face on the bloody oven. It's true, it's in the kitchen. It's like sideways on the kitchen. And you think, of all the things, mad at cook. Hey, there's Michael's Media Corner. Yeah, fun fact, this was banned in Ireland years for 25 years, thanks to the Catholic Church. Yes.
Down with this sort of thing. Careful now. Down with this sort of thing.
Which probably made people want to watch it more. But welcome, Michael. But yeah, I'm trying to think. What did I say this? Yeah, banned for 15 years on video, in home video here. I love that some countries, the church loved the film because it drove up interest in people going to church because it got them scared of the devil again. It is swings and roundabouts, isn't it? I tried several times, but I could not ever get through Exorcist. God awful. Yeah. John Borman? Luckily, he went on to do Excalibur. Was that after or before? But yes, you got to wonder what they were thinking. Friedkin was really good director. Exorcist, French Connection, Sorcerer, To Live and Die in LA are my personal favorites of mine. Yes, I think he's suffered like all directors of the 70s and 80s, where the 90s weren't kind. I don't think I liked Bug. I've only watched it once, but I did not like Bug. Who's heard of The Kane Mutiny Court Martial, The Devil and Father Amoth, Killer Joe? I haven't seen that one yet. He did direct 2 episodes of CSI, so there you go. The Painter's Voice. That's a video. Bug was 2006. The Hunted with Tommy Lee Jones, which is just a more serious, less action. First Blood with 2003, Rules of Engagement 2000, 12 Angry Men TV movie in 87, and Jade in 95. Blue Chips in 94, did an episode of Tales of the Crypt. The Guardian in 1990. I used to rent that one a lot. I like that one, but probably rubbish now. Rampage in 87. TV movie called Cat Squad in 86. Music video for Barbara Streisand somewhere. To Live and Die in 85. Episode of the Twilight Zone TV series. Music video to Wang Chung's To Live and Die. Deal of the Century, which is a Chevy Chase film. That's not good. Not funny. Cruising in 80. The Brink's Job, which I haven't seen, in 78. Sorcerer 77. The Exorcist 73. French Connection 71. The Boys in the Band 70. Haven't seen that. And yeah, quite a bit before that. And then, yeah, wrote a few of the things he directed. Or got writing credits. The music for the film was basically various avant-garde instrumentals, yes. I think he did say if he'd seen or heard Tangerine Dream before he made this, then he would have got them for it. So here we go. So she comes home and there's someone falling down the stairs. I'm not surprised. Those stairs are quite steep. Unfortunately, the Joker didn't fall down them. This is the scene with the... Oh, you can't see it, yeah. I think is her head on behind. Yeah, she's in the kitchen now. And this is it. The flickering lights. Yeah, and then it goes dark, so it would have been then. But yeah. Flickering lights. Minus let. Live and let die. Force of habit, that one. Dutch, did you like the freaking movies? Jade and Blue Chips, there you go. Jade isn't a very good film. This was it. It's YPD Blue, didn't he? David Crusoe thought he could leave a hit TV series and become a film star, and it didn't work. All right, films, Dutch, yes. Apparently one tried to get out on video, but Vermin wasn't having it, no. I like Killer Joe too. I've heard that's good, but I haven't seen it yet. Yes. Director Zardo, John Borman. You don't understand it, Jeff. It's too English for you. I don't like Jade, but I love Blue Chips. In the Netherlands, NBA games were being aired since 1988, and of course I became a fan of Shaq and Penny. What Blue Chips is about. Freaking story about Nick Nolte's method acting was hilarious, tossing away 300 pages of backstory that Nolte wrote for him about Nolte's own character. Yeah. Well, so here we go. So when I went to get the Thorazine, right, he was supposed to wait for him, and he's disappeared. We'll have to start looking for a shrink. Oh yeah, so this is I suppose you heard what? So yeah, it's the... He takes his hat off. But yeah, Burke's dead. So yes, Burke's the first one dead. He must have been drunk. He fell out from the top of the stairs outside. By the time he hit M Street, he broke his neck. The garden is a bit cack, yes. Babs, yeah. The one thing I'll say about Exorcist 2, it does try an admirable attempt to break the sequel at the domestic confines of the original film. That is a nice way of putting it, yes. Now, Regan is seeing a psychiatrist. Now, in her position, she's got one hand up like this, just like Pazuzu does in his statue. We are many, we are legion. Freakin's Cruising, underrated and less talked about. It was a murder mystery film, but the homosexuals took it the wrong way when it came out in cinemas. The homosexuals taking it the wrong way. Who'd have thought? All right. All of them are great, yeah. I liked Basketball Flicks back there above the room. There's another one I liked. I haven't seen that one. What about the Air Up Here with Kevin Bacon? The French Connection, Sorcerer, Live and Die from Gambit, and Tale of the Century. Dutch, what about the basketball movies? There you go. Celtic Pride with Daniel Stern and Dan Aykroyd, and Eddie with Whoopi Goldberg. Yes, I think baseball fared better. Even Exorcist, I like. There you go. Celtic Pride, I keep returning to Jesse. It's only 8 minutes long. Did not like Eddie though, but I did like the very stupid one with Kevin. Oh, there you go. The Air Up There with Kevin Bacon. Way ahead of me. Right, spooky things are happening. Oh yeah, this is where the doctor, when he goes backwards, he had to be strapped into something else. And then they would lower him down with the camera on this thing that would lower him and the camera in the same position. Yeah, see why I did that? Jeff spotted it. But I guess freaking thought Al Pacino was the wrong choice for Cruising, yeah. But who did it? Who was the killer in Cruising? How do I have a murder mystery and then just leave it up in the air and have random people? This is the bit. There's another subliminal. So, yeah. She grabs his crotch. Now, apparently, I thought it was another actress that grabbed his crotch, but yeah, maybe. So it wasn't. They filmed it, so it wasn't her. And the actress grabbed him, and I thought he had an erection, but it was the protective cup, of course. Maybe, allegedly. Pods. And Hoosiers, of course, with Hackman. Yes, first basketball movie I saw. That might be mine as well, because it's not called Hoosiers in the United States, is it? It's called something else in the United States. Best Shot, or is it called Best Shot in the UK? One of them. What's confused me? It's got where he brings in Harry Dean Stanton as a coach or something. But yeah, that's a good film. It's very Hitchcock about the way the doctor gets lowered to the ground. Same in Psycho when the guy gets grabbed and stabbed at the top of the stairs and falls back. Yeah. So here we go. Here's Kinderman, who's, of course, in the sequel, friends with the father. So he's a racist now, father. But yeah, Kinderman, who people said they based Columbo on his performance in this, because, yeah, trying to getting people to like him by becoming like all cutesy. The Sixth Man with Marlon Wayans was another good 90s basketball slam dunker, and it's not so much. I haven't heard of Sixth Man. What about Basketball Diaries? Much basketball in that one? So you know it's in years ago. Best Shot. There we go, indeed. Pacino was the killer in Cruising, of course. Lol. Was he though? I thought it was up in the end. Let's watch your review again, because I think it's just pissed to death. Because one of the persons, you see them doing the killing, and it's someone that's already been killed by the killer or something. I don't know. You're trying to confuse people. But yes, we are halfway through this version. And then, yes, Kinderman is wearing a fedora, so if you can see the hat. It's called Hoosiers in North America, because, yeah, what the fuck is a Hoosier? At least that's what the shot, I think, is all about. Yes. My favourite sports me ever slapshot, by the way, with Paul Newman and the Hanson triplets. I guess that's not Hanson Umbop, is it? Isn't there a slapshot too? But it's not. Might be the same characters, but different actors. Oh yeah, so it didn't happen in the fall. It's possible, but yeah, they're saying his head was the wrong way around because Quincy said so. There's apparently a TV version which has the line, "Your smell socks in hell." I know. I tried to download it, but off YouTube, but I couldn't. I was gonna have that as the exit video, but it didn't work for some reason. What's it saying? My download program wouldn't do it. It was quite. No, it's fucked, unfortunately. But I'll have to have something else instead. But yeah, what's the point? Oh, that's. I want to change the background. But yeah, there's slow films, and then there's films that nothing happens. But you could watch these two for hours. Try that one. Nope. Okay. Nope. Not happening. Right. Never mind. Can't add anything. Yes, there you go. Yes, watch his review again. Put the link in the chat, Jeff, so we know. Save time. I do find it interesting how this film and the book focuses on the friendships between men Karis Dyer and Karis and Kinnaman. Quite unusual kind of romantic platonic scenes with them. Yeah, because this guy's always trying to get people to go to the cinema with him, and of course, that's what happened in the third film. Well, I prefer, yeah, because I do like Moneyball and I do like The Natural, which are both dramas, I guess. But then I do like Major League and Basketball, so I go either way, as it were. In the version of Sky TV, you could see a massive boom mic where they walk past the tennis courts. Boom mics are the worst, I think. I can notice a boom mic more than I can notice cameraman reflections. I did conclude that after a few of the murders, they cut to Pacino in the exact get-up of the killer right after, so it could be another hint. Yes, that's what I remember. I haven't seen Cruising for years, but yeah. No, I can't watch sports, real sports. I can watch The Natural 10 times a day, but or Field of Dreams or something. I know that's not really a sports film, but yeah. Or Rocky or something, but I cannot watch real sports. It bores me to tears. And then laughing at people watching their football team lose. I was saying, well, we'll just play again next time. That's the sports movie about corn ghosts, yes. Bull Durham, yeah, that's a good one. I think Bull Durham is a bit more a drama as well as comedy, isn't it? Good mixture. All right, I'm just gonna re-edit this so it'll fit at the end of this, so we can enjoy something. All right, there we go. Export this. All right, there we go. Right, we're back in the room. My favorite boom mic is in Salem's Lot above the Peaches dining table before the master faced the master. Your faith against his. Face the master. Yeah, that's a sad one. I find most sports pretty dull to watch. There you go. Unless it's beach volleyball or lingerie American football. Mr. Baseball with Tom Selleck. Oh, it's one of your favorites. I watched that last year. I hadn't seen it before, but that film doesn't know if it wants to be a drama or a comedy. I just can't stand I can't stand Freaking Sorcerer. The more I've watched it over the years, the more I've come to reject it. Both Live and Die in LA is probably Freaking's masterstroke. I can understand about Sorcerer. I've only seen it a couple of times at most. Oh, Mike's here to spread cheer again. Every time he turns up, he says, "Oh, he's dead." Thanks, Mike. Hello, Butler. Right. That was yesterday. Right. I think it's outro ready. Right. Hopefully it won't affect anything. Just I own the VHS rental, Selleck and Ken Takaora. So yes, Mr. Baseball has a connection to Major League. What is it? And giving up with football, it's too depressing and stressful. Yeah, bunch of overpaid t-shirt salesmen. But yes. So here we go. She's back from hospital. In the Karate Kid, when Maggie and Daniel get in the car and he tells him he has no license, there's a big yellow boom mic in all versions. Yeah. Now, while I remember, in the levitation scene, they did a very good trick because, I think there's a fox in the garden. They, when they suspended her with the wires, depending on the lighting, of course, the light they reflect. But if you put notches, different colored, go light, dark, in little sections. Apparently, is what they did, and it hides it because. Damn foxes. And Kinderman's, why? Kinderman's found, what was it? Some pottery in the at the bottom of the stairs. Where would that come from? Sorcerer starts off pretty bad, but becomes awesome. I haven't seen it for a while, but I remember liking it. Yes, the babe was good. I'm not sure how accurate it was, but let's have a look if I can hack into the garden video. Yeah, yes, there we go. Something's out there. Bit of a slow burner. The French original is a bit better, but I love both. Hang on. The Scout with Brendan Fraser is fun as well. There you go. I also think I own The Babe on VHS. Oh, hang on, it's not working. That's not working. Mighty Ducks on DVD. Little Giants I first saw for the first time years ago. I think I've only seen the Mighty Ducks once. A bit better. Smiles better. Mighty Ducks and Little Giants are great. Bursting into Goodness was kind of sad to appear in the recent Shitfest. Well, yes, both of them, don't they? Sad times, yeah. She blames the patriarchy and then gets her eyes ripped out. I love also Dr. Bottle Mood, Tangerine, introduction. The characters, see? Who's this? This is Kinderman investigating still. Burson really does carry the whole subplot around, whether this is a medical condition or a demon. Yes, that's it. There was a soccer kids movie from the 90s called The Big Green with Steve Gutenberg. Have you seen that? I haven't. Yeah. They would know the patriarchy, yes. The two priests that saved their daughter's life for the This is the patriarchy. That they wouldn't let her in to take part in the exorcism or something. So, yeah, the two priests that died saving her daughter. She referred to them as the patriarchy. Crazy. Actually, it's all gone quiet. Oh yes, Ladybugs. I saw Ladybugs in the cinema with I say Dabney Coleman. It's the man that there's no respect. The other guy. From back to school. But there we go. Yeah, Kinderman coming all frenzy and then asking for an autograph and saying it's for someone else, but then saying it's for him, trying to be all nice and coming across with, this question to trick you. Rodney Dangerfield, that's him. Oh, here we go. Les Diaboliques runs rings around Hitchcock, the only director to achieve tension through the camera with real edge and intelligence on par with Hitchcock. Yes, but I have the Sharon Stone version on VHS. I think it's still sealed. All the World's Religions, Sean Forcing, and the new one as well. Yeah, that was crap, wasn't it? It was like, I forgot about that. But Hector Savage is here. Thought he was finished off in the Naked Gun 2. Welcome, sir. But yes, it's this. Yeah, because we're 110 minutes in. No, sorry, 1 hour, 11 minutes in. And then, look at all these bits of pottery. So yeah, it's a bit of a hint that she might not be who she. Your daughter, she's an artist. Yeah, subtly coming in. A lovely kitchen. A lot better than mine. Shaolin soccer. I do like Shaolin soccer. Yeah. But yeah, it was like because people said this one at the beginning. It's as an Arab Arabic prayer before it all turns nasty. And then we got the Catholic priests in this one, so I guess anyone that's available to help. But yeah, having everyone take part in the annual was ridiculous in the believable one. Regan, yep, I've done that one. Space Jam. I never liked Space Jam. Nope, never seen that one. I like how quiet this scene is. Then, yes, it's all. I lied, it's for me. I think he should have been a British detective. Oh, Josh loves Space Jam. I bet he loves the sequel too. Bend It Like Beckham. I think I saw that at the cinema. They pre-pirates, whatever her face is. She's in, was it Hull down here? I think she gets, I call them tits, out in Hull, but I prefer Raspberry. Space Jam. I don't want to watch any of the new remakes, sequels, reboots, whatever's. It's like someone saying, oh, some bloke's done a new version of Mona Lisa. Should we go and have a look at it? Oh, here we go. It's kicking off. Oh, so yeah. So all these things are on. Here we go. Crucifix Andy. There's been so many parodies. There's Fun at the Funeral Parlor did one. Yeah, I think it's on camera where her mum gets really injured, and then you don't see any of the other ropes or pulleys or anything that pulling all this stuff around. It's hidden under rugs mostly. But yeah, it's got the the bureau from. Do you know what you did, your cunting daughter? Yes, he's here for the jokes. He loves horror. Hey, welcome. Sorry. That's not it. Neural shut. That's not worth it. In neural shut. Sorry. Yeah. Hello. Probably right. Yeah. Keira Knightley. That's it. No tits, just nips. I watched 5 minutes of Space Jam 2 and switched it off. Thank you very much. Josh has some taste. Yeah, so she's done doctors, done psychiatrists. Now it's on to priests. So yes, this film is based on a true story that was of a boy. I think the boy died. But yeah, isn't that what the exorcism of Emily Rose? Let me. Look at this. Looks like cinematic shit indeed. Rookie of the Year. Yes, Rookie Year. That's I think I saw that in the cinema. It's a Walt Disney film where the kid has breaks his arm and then tightens up his tendons. And isn't Gary Busey the old timer in that one? Yeah, she's a girl. How's her neck not right? That is an odd thing, isn't it? Well, then again, she gets that help me on her stomach. It's like scarring or lumping, and that goes away, I guess. But yeah, she turns her head round, but it's all mystical forces. Because yeah, she shouldn't be. So this is the bit where the VHS breaks down. Burst in, hit the ground, wall quite with a thud. You can tell it hurt. Yeah, she wasn't acting there when she hit the floor. Maybe she's an owl. There you go, dude. You're a hoot miles. Oh, yeah. Don't you two stop. But you know what it is, Ian? People love His Girl Friday, but it's a remake. Love Maltese Falcon, it's a remake. And Love Arnie and True Lies, also a remake. But yes, it was The Blob, The Thing, and The Fly. They're just done well. She puts her cig out, then it reappears. Damn, I missed that. What can you do? Exorcism on the Busters. Sold. Also, yeah, the 82 is superior over the original. I have my moments. He does occasionally. Tate Fuzz is Double Dragon about to cut in. I've been hoodwinked. I got this for free. It's been missold. There's any lawyers out there that can help me? I always enjoyed the spoofed in Exorcist Scary Movie 2, especially with James Wood as the priest. I'll go, oh, Father, yeah. How did you get James Wood in that? I don't know. And then, yeah, Repossessed, this, Fun at the Funeral Parlor, Scary Movie 2. So many things. A lot of TV shows spoofed it. Did we mention Escape to Victory, the Rocky of football? Yeah, that's a football movie. Soccer, sorry. Jason Miller is so perfectly cast, yes. They had to pay off Stacey Keach after he did a screen test. Nice. I didn't see that anywhere, but thank you. Baby Geniuses. Fucking how's that? The original Fly is pretty gag. Must admit, I've only seen it once. Like, I don't mind the original House on Haunted Hill, but the Fly I can't get around. Great one, Josh. I was so close to getting that too. I really like Jason's performance, perhaps his bits in part 3 over Dorif's. Yes. Do it now. Shoot me now. Took him, was it 15 years to rebuild the brain. Here we go. So, now Reagan fails the test because he says, "Here's some holy water, bitch." And then she reacts like it is holy water, but he says, "Ha, it's just tap water." But there's she knows Latin and stuff though. I feel like up until the 90s, remakes were more sincere, as they were partly an attempt to tell a good story properly, because the originals from a time before cinema was a mature art form. But now, yeah, it's a cash grab now. You wrote that film with this name, we're going to piss all over it. Except sometimes, as usual, never find them to hand. There were remakes in the 90s. Yeah, they weren't so good. The original of this I still love, but yeah, this version. Not so much. Yeah, House on the Haunted Hill, super fun. Why not show off some more? It's my birthday, so why not? I've got my signed by director House on the Haunted Hill. There you go. William Malone. I think he's a Kolchak fan too. Would have been distracted by Keach's hair lip unless he did it with a tash, which would also been distracting. Yeah, Mother's in here with Karis. Would you like to leave a message? I'll see that she gets it. I love his smile. If that's true, then you must know my mother's maiden name. What is it? It's like, look at the stage she's in. And it's supposed to be like she's pretending. And then, oh, that's when she spits up at him. And then in the tests, it was all aimed at his chest, but it's either someone or the thing. It was purposely done to go in his face to give him a reaction, which it did. Can't blame him for that. Which horror movie sequel do you prefer of the originals? From Evil Dead 2, Omen 2, Amityville 2? I think I would agree with that. I only have, I've got the Evil Deads, the edited Evil Dead 1. Who's had my Evil Dead 2? Typical. There it is. So I've only got the... So apart from seeing it 1 or 2 as a midnight showing, I think they were uncut in the cinema. I think 1 and 2 might have some cuts. But this is how I picked these up in, well, not this one, but the similar gold ones on 2 in the Virgin Megastore on in the London West End back in the day. Ah, yes, Famke Janssen is a duchy national treasure. She should be, yes. Bless her. No, damn phone connecting to my headset. That's miles away. Even the musical Sweet Charity by Fosse turned out to be a remake of a Fellini film. Not going to pronounce that one. I don't think people realize how many movies are remakes. Yes. Someone did a video on 80s movies that were remakes of French, remakes. Wasn't very good, but it's got the point across that, yeah, like 3 Fugitives, 3 Men and a Baby. What was the other one? There's quite a few 80s films that were French comedies first. Some I didn't even know about. Did anyone see the 1999 cinema releases when people were laughing and ruin it? Oh, go to the cinema. Luckily not. I think I got it on DVD. I think money has ruined remakes. It says you look at the live action remakes, you can tell they're only done for the money. They'll likely die out, but then yes, Lilo and Stitch hit a bill. Crazy. Who would not see that? And how many times? Oh, here we go. Did Regan know a priest was coming over? No. Did you know my mother died recently? Yes, I did. I'm very sorry. No. Did Regan? And then someone's shadow in the bedroom. Oof. This is kicking off. Because, yeah, the other Sidow hasn't even turned up the last hour. Yes. Shameless. Yeah, remaking, like, was it? How to Train Your Dragon. As live action when it's 90% CGI. They put effort in the 80s remakes and they were good directors. Now they just hack cash grabs. That's why they all suck, yes. And then change it for the modern audience. That doesn't exist. Thank you. Yeah, nice line item. Thank you. He also sent me this, like, what's it called? Fear.com little holograms thing. He sent me a box of matches. I don't know what that is. From, I think that's Fear.com as well. But yeah, sent me a load of stuff back, which was very nice of him. Yeah, whatever that says. Dougal, you're shaking it too much. She got sick of me. Excellent. Remaking films that many people haven't seen was also kind of valid, but remaking a beloved classic the whole world has seen. Why bother? Yeah. Because they're still after the Thing remake, of course. How long are you planning to stay in Reagan? And dead rats and lies stinking in the earth. Oh yeah, the effects. Oh, so what's that? Holy water. So apparently, the bits where her flesh peels off with this color, it burns us. Yeah. So what is she doing here? They had fishing line pulling off the prosthetics to make it look like a first for peeling off. You guys are absolutely right about modern remakes, exactly. Most modern teens look like this anyway. They do now. Ooh. You got mail. Oh, well, now that hurt. I see. Not Evil Dead 2 or The Omen 2, though. Okay. I agree with you. Yeah, because you had an Evil Dead, Omen remake, didn't we, in 2006? And then the Omen Reborn last year. That was quite bad, that one. Starts off all right, but then just goes stupid. Amityville, yeah. Yeah, Amityville Vibrator, on the other hand, I would advise not to watch. Amityville is good, sleazy fun. Yes, it's got the lovely... Damn, what's her name? She's the princess in Bill and Ted. Evil Dead 2 still missing a couple of head kicks, just stupid cuts for an 80. Yeah, I did make a video on that, didn't I? I couldn't remember what was the guy out there. She looks like shit now. She did something to her face. Did she? I haven't seen her for a while. Yeah, and Mum's humping the priest. Good old Repossessed. The Birdcage is one of my favorite remakes. Yes, the Cars Left Fold, wasn't it? Pure Luck with Mark Short and Danny Glover is a remake of a French film. That's it. That's another one. I love the trailer for that when it's got the silhouettes and it shows Danny Glover comes in. His other partner wasn't available, and you got Mark Short with big hair. Yeah. Hang on. Let me look. What's going on here? And these two. Let's have a look. So, yeah. We're crossing the streams. Let's see what these are up to. Man. See what they say about me.
What's crack-a-lacking? I've never said that before. That's my new catchphrace. Just invented
bringing it back.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back.
I don't know.
No,
you invented it. Yeah, that's right.
I invented it just now. Yeah, it's so creative.
I could spell.
Yes,
let's see what they say about that.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
So, basically, I guess, Matt, for the people that don't know, I mean, what have you like been doing recently? I mean, what's some of the stuff that people can expect from your channel?
Well,
they're going to ignore me.
I think the main. I'll start by telling you the problems with my channel. So the main problem.
It's kicking off. Well, let's get back to my people. Damn, I'm way behind. Right. I just re-release. People laugh when she opens the drawer and there's a weird noise. I can understand, but if you're paying attention to the film, you can forgive some of those, can't you? Shadow at the Window is low-key the creepiest film on the film. So effective. That is also true. Gets me every time. Like, who's that? Oh, shit. He's wandering around. I think young people laugh because they don't want to let themselves get scared. They dismiss it rather than pay attention to it and submit to it. It might trigger their anxiety. Yes. In 100% with that one. I dread to think what bloody warnings this film has in front of him. More cool signed up would look cool in a horror-themed game room. I wish, yes. I got about 30 things up there signed now. I'm doing quite well. Still got a few more to come. And then a few more guests to come on, because yes, what is it? What's his face? Brian Usner is should be on the channel Tuesday night. This time, Tuesday, 10 o'clock, yeah. Hopefully, we should have a good chat. Go Luxury Fridges, Father's Day, Dinner for Schmucks, all makes a French film by director Bieber. He directed some of the remakes even. Yeah, My Father the Hero was another one. Yes, I actually caught some of this. Hey, Dave. Hector, totally agree with the Window Shadow. Nobody ever seems to mention it. Yeah, I think people forget about it because it's one of those lesser things. So yeah, this was a cold set, and this is where I can't remember how they did some sort of chemical reaction to raise the bumps on the obviously fake, I guess. But very good effect. And then yeah, so they used air conditioners to make the room cold, but because they're air conditioners, not freezers, it they had to have it at -20 to get the breath. Yeah, a lot of remakes. Hold Up and our solid films, yes. Avengers assembled tonight for the birthday stream. Everyone's here, yes. We're all here. For me, because I'm so special. I'll stick with that. However, to this day, I also see many as pointless, such as the 1980 Psycho remake. I wonder how filmmakers feel once the effects of the cocaine wore off and they realized what they did. Yes, cocaine's a hell of a drug. So we are in the home straight, half an hour left, getting permission to do an exorcism. I'd say, why not? Just do it anyway. Captain's here. Thank you. Happy birthday to me. Captain will be joining me Sunday night for the VHS chart show from, was it February 91? So it's films of 1990, but released in VHS and number 91. Happy Gilmore 2 is out tomorrow. Not expecting much at all, yeah. I'll watch it. But not unless if it's 2 hours, I might skip it and see what people say. Famkes and fillers. I wish you did Mark and Wilkins and the others. Yeah, as soon as they get surgeries a bit. Although people, was it Eureka Johnson? She's a brown face now. I don't know what happened. Wasn't a fan of 13 Ghosts or The Haunting remake. The Haunting remake sucks. I love the original black and white version, but yeah, 13 Ghosts is it's not great. It's got some good wasted the ghosts more than anything, that one. I don't trust modern comedies to be funny anymore because they aren't. I'm trying to think of something. Yeah, Adam Sandler. I don't know if he could get away with stuff as much if you're people paying him for what they want, but not getting him. Doing well, yeah. Multiverse, yes. What's happening? I know I've said this a million times. Psycho 1998 is so underrated. I must admit, I didn't hate it. I watched it for the first time last year to compare them. I wanted to see if they were exactly shot by shot. They're not. You don't see Janet Leigh's butthole. Next to delete scene, yes. The Pugwell one. Psycho 98 had to be the biggest waste of time ever. I guess it. Oh, look, here we go. We get the iconic first shot. So this was Max von Sydow's first shot in the film he filmed. And then, yeah, it's iconic now, isn't it? And it's based on a painting, but I'm not clever enough to tell you which one. And the House of Max is all right. It's just, it shouldn't be over 2 hours. I've got the original Breathless poster from 1983. I still need to rewatch Breathless. All I remember is he's shagging the fit bird in the shower at the beginning. And then we get the silhouette of his hat and face. I'm Father Merrin, and it's an hour 34 minutes. Remember Breathless. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 was a pretty good remake. Yes, it was. Was that the first horror remake? And then it went Nightmare, Friday the 13th, Hills Have Eyes, and etc., etc. Dullard film, yes. Okay. Oh, of course, it's a French remake of the French film, isn't it? Tuesday night is coming on. Probably, if you want. Poster cool. Agreed, Jesse. It's been a while, but I enjoyed it. Breathless is a great neo-rockabilly film mixed with neo-noir. Love that movie and the original film. Nice to see you, Ramon. Here we go. The priests are running to the house. We may ask what is relevant, but I don't think. He is a liar. The demon is a liar. He will lie to confuse us. I do wish the prequels would have been good if it was the first time he went after a demon. Wait, Tuesday night from No, I'm not interviewing Tuesday night. What am I interviewing? Mr. Usner, Brian Usner. I can ask for Tuesday night. Now I'm hearing things. Nice cars and gear dancing about. That's about it. I still need to watch American Gigolo. I heard that's Murder Mystery, is it? Halloween 07 is the one remake I want me to test with a passion. Hang on, you're in it. Don't remember much of Breathless. Remember No Mercy with Gear and Basing and more. Still wouldn't say no. With Phyllis aplenty. There you go. We found the level. I feel like when they want to make a movie sequel, they should be a panel of thematic judges like the Jedi Council made up of legendary filmmakers who will block them if it's a bad idea. Yes, unfortunately, there's less of those people now. So here we go. There's only, I think the whole exorcism only lasts 8 or 9 minutes. And as for the crucifix earlier, I forgot to mention, is you do see it before she gets hold of it because it's downstairs. Because someone gives it to the mum, and then it's down. She puts on a table downstairs, and the next minute it's upstairs, and she's got hold of it. Be silent. And that's real holy water. Yeah. She's spitting stuff up, and Karis is avoiding it, hiding behind the beams. I cancelled everything to make sure I was here for Guy's big birthday bashing. Thank you, Andy. Very much appreciated. We need to get the long outprint Blu-ray Michael Myers as Andre to film. Only so much happens in it, but it gets a lot of atmosphere and great nudity in it. Ah, that's Breathless. I'm thinking not. Yeah, we're in. I'll get my coat. And super cool music. Hip outfits, referencing American pop culture, The Silver Surfer, Johnny Lewis. It's a very cool film. Valerie Kapitsky is hot as hell. Ooh, here we go. Sold. One of the most iconic shots ever. Yeah, I was meant to finish 2 films tonight, but I'm here for Carol's birthday. You don't have to stay. I can appreciate you being here for the beginning. but we are in the last 20 minutes. Based on it's either Magritte, I don't know, whatever that is. Phonetics. I need phonetics, people. You call this the tip, you cheap bastard. That's a good one. Are you hearing scratching on the loft? Are they nibbling on your collection? Probably. We do have pigeons in the loft. Well, I have pigeons in the beam, hollow beam of the front of the loft, and they sometimes sneak in. So there's baby pigeons in there. But so I have heard them scratching around. So Halloween 7 ate me as a bloody linebacker. It's Boosie hiding in the house. There's a moment in Breathless in which Capessi undresses herself, puts some on new clothes, then goes outside, stands in the road, wind blowing through her hair. Glass is on the soundtrack. Is that Philip Glass? It's my tick. Hang on, let me make a note on this. Otherwise, I'll forget and then cry. Right, what was it called? Right. Because, yes, I guess Jerry Lee Lewis did a song called Breathless, didn't he? And then you got Breathless Mahoney. Breathless, what year was it? 1983. There we go. Action, drama, romance. So let's make it out of that. Let's have a look at her. Oh, yes. What else is she in? Oh, Year of the Jellyfish. She's topless in the poster. And Breathless and Dismawi. There we go. Right. Yeah. So yeah, the extended tongue. It was stuck to her own tongue with peanut butter because that's strong stuff. Right. Never got why she backs bad water later on when he says it's just that. Well, yeah, that's. I guess it's to make us think she's making it up. That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah. Yeah. So she's leaking green stuff. Oh Lord, hear my prayer and let me cry. Come unto thee. The Lord be with you, and also with you. So many moments in 1983 Breathless of Magic, especially thanks to soundtrack with Rockabilly. Nice. It's more about the woman Dutch than the film, ultimately. Yeah. Breathless. Why are we talking about this? Get off Breathless. You people talk about this. I'm watching. I'm watching Exorcist. So yeah. So the windows are blasting the curtains, but the windows are closed. It's pronounced Marguerite. Thank you. I think the idea is to maintain the doubt over if it is the devil or it is a medical condition. But when they say the devil mixes lies with the truth, it suggests the demon knew it was just plain water. There you go. And then Paul Marion is very poorly. So yeah, they had to. I cast you out, unclean spirit. They had to have a shove it up your ass, you F word. I'm not saying. And then the ceiling's cracked. It is he who commands you. And then it's falling over. But, fuck him, Gareth, fuck him. So, yeah, it's there to have blankets and a hot electric blanket as well over the camera to keep it from freezing and working correctly. And then everyone else is in quite thick clothes. Oh, her head's going around again. So, yeah. And then one thing they forgot when they first made the head to spin round is that it doesn't have breath coming out. So then they quickly had to work that one out. Yeah, and little Linda Blair was quite scared of the twisting head monster because it was in the makeup room with her. And yeah, so now she's levitating. The power of Christ compels you, I think said 14 times. And then yeah, you can't see them. I don't know how many wires are holding up. I can't see them. But then yeah, the lesions on her leg, that's it. So they're whipped off with fishing line. My spy pigeons did an excellent job. Is that what they're after my bloody Batman 89? Ah, Year of the Jellyfish. Yes, I guess that's good as well. The movie, the way the McBride uses the soundtrack, 100% inspired guys like Tarantino and Rodriguez. Also, the sex scene behind the cinema screen in Inglourious Bastards. There you go. I like Blair a lot, but I think it's fair to say this was her peak. Savage Streets was her peak. Or, although I did have a happy birthday from Jim Wynorski today as well, which was nice. But he posted a picture in his next post was Linda Blair in the film he did with The Sorceress, where she's got almost showing everything in his picture. I had to keep it correctly. She was in something called Up Your Alley. There you go. Spot on, Michael. I like seeing that art. Oh, and then yeah, she's loose. The god, the sun commands you. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So everyone's in big clothes and thing, and then poor Linda is in just a nightgown in this -20 room. I'm sure you are very sorry. No, Myers, there was a small film called Repossessed. Yes. That's the iconic shot. Pazuzu makes an appearance with his snake dick. Give way to Christ, you prince of murderers. Oh, yeah. You have the jellyfish is well worth owning. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. The head went further around this time, yes. Left breathless trying to tie my laces. Sometimes I am, it's not just you. That's the shot where they mixed Ellen Dietz, the stand-in, with Linda Blair to kind of split screen, double exposure on her face. Thank you. I forgot to mention that when it came round. Kaprisky is topless like 50% of the running time. Sold. Saw this. I'm closing early tonight. Oh, yes, the terrible remake of Dirty Rotten Scandals by Jesse there with Anne Hathaway and Fat Amy, or not Fat Amy now. But yeah, I watched that because I do love Dirty Rotten Scandals, but it was terrible. Anyone love good damn cult films mixed with fabulous big French film? Check out Toby Hooper's Life Force. Yes, the film that made me a man. Like 18-year-old French birds in the nakedness. Check out Life Force. Oh, Dana Barrett did this too, yes. And then here's the bit on the steps, which is a lot longer in the director's cut. Nice to see the excellent with the original color timing before freaking covered it on blue tint for the re-release. Yes, it's weird. There was a lot more color in the VHS earlier, but now it's less, and like you say, it's more blue in the VHS now. The DVD or whatever it is I'm watching. Hate it when they mess with classic films for re-releases, like they did with The Matrix, where they went from normal and then making it very green for the Blu-ray and then changing it back for the 4K. Oh, the director's cut is great in Life Force. I came for the underrated Space Vampire film, yet I stay for the huge French tits. Good old French birds. They always like to be naked. She had 2 peaks in Savage Street. Yes, she did. I think you see a lot more in Sorceress because that's got was it Julie Strain in it? She's naked for most of the film as well. I got the long out of print Savage Streets Blu-ray, a great exploitation film, flaws and all. Yes, that's his mum. But yes, it's a Savage Streets great film. It's got what's the name in it? Trash from Return of the Living Dead. I can't remember her name. Speaking of remakes, I say I prefer the Martin Father of Bride a lot more than the original. I probably do too. Dick Smith, that's him. Did the same fish wire ripping off on Chris Sarandon's face in The Sentinel. And it is it's also Chris Sarandon's birthday today. He is 83, bless him. And hopefully being on in the fall or autumn, as we call it. One of my favourite family stories is my dad seeing this at the cinema making a meal. Bless. Was it the second half or the first half with the operatings? Gimme, please. I really miss classic horrors. Horror now is such a load of shit. That is also true. Great tits indeed. Honorable mention the Delamorte. Wow. 50%. Why not make it 80%? That's the remake epitomized everything I hate about modern horror. That the second chapter was just terrible. Bottomless for the other 50%. I feel a lot of the it's digital film look and it alter the storylines. Filmmakers won't make original storylines anymore. Yeah, and it's all going to be the Netflix sheen, isn't it? They called it, where it just looks so fake. But I can see the grain on this, and it makes it feel like a film. Although I will give Jurassic Park Rebirth some credit, as it was filmed on film, allegedly. But then they put filters over it. Oh, Life Force, yeah. The movie takes place on a beach, but back then most of the women lie topless on beaches. Even still in my childhood, I'm 47. Times have changed. I got this. Yeah, they're only allowed to be naked if they're getting money for it. I got the Screen Factory Steelbook edition of this as I'm in North America. I believe it goes for a fair bit of cash now. Yes, I imagine a Screen Factory Steelbook would go for a fair bit of cash. As you missed the beginning, I've got my DVDs and VHSs. Right, where are we at? It's coming to the end. Father May I is getting poorly. Doubt Life Force will get remade anytime soon. And it'll be I guess there were naked dudes in it, but yeah, they'll be hanging dong in the new one. Even when they put the new Warner logo on later extra releases, it irked me. This is why I still have the red and black one, exactly. No, I used to have... My posters are full now. I used to have the red and black one, but Linnea Quigley, of course. How could I forget? So yes, tribute to Linnea Quigley was last month, and then Michelle Bowers is in August, by the look of it. 10th of August at the moment, but it could change. Gerald Okamura's is on the 3rd of August, and Jazz Rignall interview is on the 6th, but won't be live. Did you know that the number 993 in Dutch Film Buffs 1200 films is the dude where's my car? I did not. He doesn't dislike it, so it could be. Imagine since around 14 overly long minutes or even more involves a perfectly raven-haired woman, perfect tits, just walk around sucking up souls. Yes, suck me sideways. Yes, Dimmy, why did you do this to me? So yes, I doubt she knew he was called Dimmy. It's that time the old priest wasn't that old, and he was Blofeld and in Star Wars, yes. But yeah, he was only 44 in this, and he is now, yeah. So he's, and just before he passed away, he's in the Lord's Prayer and the prayers to help her. And now, I lost my space. Yeah, she's laughing. Oh, he's pissed. Yeah, here we go. So he starts fighting her. Come into me. Yeah, and then he gets the demon face. Yeah, he hears his mum, and I think in the director's cut, you see an image of his mum in the curtains, and then he throws himself out the window, and down the stairs, and then the stuntman had to do this twice, roll down the stairs. They are padded, as you can see on top, but still. And then he had a little thing of blood on him that would, as he rolled, spill blood. Mother, and she's all right, but yeah. He's all right. You're invited, Chris Sarandon, so he can enter the domain. Shit, that is a good point. He can enter my channel anytime he wants. Don't get the obsession with getting rid of the grain. Just leave it be. Yes, exactly. It's good. So 2 priests dead. One, I think he was the film director or whatever he was. And then yeah. So when the father, the real priest here, comes to give the last rites to Damien, who's still alive at the bottom of these stairs, freaking, he wasn't getting the emotion he wanted from the priest, so he slapped him for real, and that's why the priest is literally shaking and crying. Seriously, dude, where's my car? Is in development. Ashton Kutcher needs work. Same here. I really disliked any release ruined with too much DVNR. Yes, what's the point? Because the kids today aren't going to watch it. Yeah, look, this is bright red on here, but there's no color in this at all. Pretty much, it's all dark. Wonder when they're going to be destroying Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah, that's going to be a problem for them, I think, because they are. It's a cult film. I know we all love it, but it's not going to make $1 billion if they remake it. The old age major is amazing. Yes. What did I say? It was Dick Smith, and oh yeah. So she's leaving the house. She's lost her family, and probably just gonna do. Oh no! After the stress, not lost her family. So there is a big difference here with this. So the nanny found the necklace from Father Karras. In the same way, CGI initially seemed like it was going to improve movies, then being digitally remastered went from being a positive to becoming a byword for to mess up your cherished original. Yes, like True Lies. Attack Forces in the top 20, yes, that'll be. I love Dude Moves My Car, watched about 200 times as a kid. It's very problematic, Josh. So we'll probably watch that at some point. There was the terrible remake of The Fog. Yeah, it was just, what was it, about 2005, it was less about remaking the films for the technology's improved, but no, it was more about let's get some cash, plenty of mugs. And Sidow's my age in this. Speaking of tits, I like most Betsy Russell was in. I watched Tomboy the other day. Exploitation Reviews did a review of it, so I watched it. Betsy Russell doesn't disappoint, and of course I got Avenging Agent the other day, but I don't think she's topless in that. But I did watch Private School, which she does. It's very lovely. I have messaged her, but no responses yet. But sometimes these take time, but we'll keep trying. Of course, she went on to be in the Saw franchise. Enter me! Enter me! Oh god, they didn't put this. No. I think, well, they did mess around with the demon faces a lot. She gets charged for killing 2 priests, right? So yeah, so she gives the priest, Father Karras, his necklace, but in the director's cut, he gives it back to her and says, you better keep this. Not sure if it's already been said, but Jennifer Lopez's birthday today, and that acting powerhouse, Danny Dyer's 48. Hey, I share wonderful birthdays. I love the fact that Vogue remake was by a Scottish man who directed NWA music videos. I did not know that. And then it's the end of the film. In the theatrical cut, he looks down the stairs where 2 people have died. And then it's The Exorcist. Because there we go. Directed by William Friedkin in a lovely font. Right. Max von Sydow led an initial life from Exorcist to the beginning, the 80s Flash reboot, to the voice of Vigo the Carpathian, to Judge Dredd, to the pianist, and 100 other things. G-Man, and it's better than J-Lo. Oh, thank you. Is that now J-Lo or 90s J-Lo? Now it's like touching out the Mona Lisa with an Apple Pencil. I like the woman who restored that painting of Jesus. That's the level, yes. The fantastic Judge Dredd, yes. He's most proud of that. Right, it's late. Someone got to bed. Not sure he really needs to kill either of them. I think Siddharth had a heart attack and Karras flings himself out of window. Well, yes, I guess. It's discussed at the end of the director cut. There's a few more minutes where Kinderman talks to the priests, and then they become friends, of course, for the sequel. Yeah, the Reverend Thomas Birmingham. Who else is in this? Yes, I think they say whatever her name is, Reagan's actress, didn't win an Oscar because half of her dialogue was dubbed by the demon woman. I won't be getting a new Crocodile Dundee 4K. It has all the butts, but may offend you. The bits that may offend you to remove. Yes, I can not be outraged. But I will be. So yes, let's wrap this up, and then you can go and see Larry, the cable guy, the horror cat dad. That's the devil for you. He leads you to your own destruction. Exactly. There's a barely released dog shit, The Thing. 2001 remake. It literally was in theaters around 8 days. It didn't do well, did it? No fans of Judge Dredd here. Bits, yep. Here's the law. Only scene I like in the other cut is the spider walk. Yeah, that is the only bit. I'm trying to think when I was editing it. There's not much I can tell you about, but the Thing remake bombs so hard, such as the 05 Fog. It's all because of the CGI. I do like Tubular Bells, but this bit is about only 1% of the whole thing, guess. Here we go. There's no timing on the albums, but yeah, whenever I play, I think, hang on, where's the bit I know? It's been an hour. I like the staircase explanation to the spider walk. I appreciate, but I don't mind if it's kept removed. I prefer the theatrical in other ways. It's caught now short. That was a good film. Good night and happy birthday. Thank you, everyone. Take care, everyone. Sidao stars in one of my top favorite movies of all time. Of course, he's in Strangeborough. I forgot about that. That's a weird casting decision, but he's always welcome in the films. This film is not based on a true story. You need to come out of the cinematic dark and into the cinematic light. Josh. Talking of which. No. Someone turn my lights off. There you go. Film's over. I bought the Blu-ray today because it had 90 minutes Ernest Borgnine interview as a special feature. Hang on, what, this? Judge Dredd. Mr. Sidhu. He's in Conan, of course. I only just realised G-Man is our Gareth Pac-Man. It's like my school days all over again. Is Sidhu alive? Get the feeling not. He might be, yeah. Happy off birthdays. He's off to watch Judge Dredd. Feel better about himself. Nice bells, yes. Josh likes Uzo. Reminds me. Never mind to get caught up in your uploads. My bad. My good man. Night all. Yes, nights of voice. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dutch Ramon. Thanks to everyone for being here and putting up with me. Tomorrow, it's Order of the Black Eagle tomorrow, and maybe on Mom and Pop's channel discussing the Eyes of Charles Sand with special guest Catherine. I can never remember, Mary Stewart or whatever. I never remember which way around it goes. But yes, see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your birthday, the last hour of it, or 50 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. See Ian's worth. Highlight that. I'm going to screenshot that and have it at the bottom of every stream. So yes, thank you. Thank you for today. Happy birthday. I'll let you go. I am a bit tired. Well, tonight. Awesome movie. Take it easy, Mike Mars. Oh boy, Love Me So Magento. However, only 4 of his titles, I won't lie. He only has one of those icons of the genre that I can only dig certain titles of. He has done about 50 films, hasn't he? But yeah, I think 4 of them are really good. Please, P.S. Judge that is shite. Oh dear. Thank you, Dr. Possible. See you next time. Oh, there we go. Later, Dutch. I need to do my homework on Unmasking 2. I know you're waiting for my witty comments on it. The baboon got a lot, so it's all I know about the film so far. I'm crying now. What the hell's going on? Right, I'm going. Enjoy this as well. It's a new thing coming out. Go. Oh, I didn't set it. What do you expect? Professionalism. Right. I gotta move that to the top. I gotta add it as an outro. And away we go.
Who's there?
them all in the ultimate slasher documentary. Slasher Trash. Pre-order your collector's edition now and join a year-long celebration with exclusive live events. Plus, get your name in the credits and exclusive collectible merchandise. Order your limited edition set by August 14th only at slashertrashdoc.com.